Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your support. Your subscriptions greatly help the channel, and I really appreciate them. So for those of you out there that do support in that way, thank you very much. This is a daily forecast. It's for all signs. It is a collective energy that we all share that is available to us, whether we're aware of it or not. And we can use these daily forecasts as sort of like a source of hope, inspiration, or maybe something to focus on, something to manifest or turn our attention towards to better utilize our time, energy, and attention, right? So it's here for the benefit of all. It is originally created for Saturday, the 22nd of May. It's the end of the week now. But if you're seeing it on a date that's not the 22nd of May, if you're seeing it, next year or something, that's completely fine. You can still utilize it. There might still be something in here that I say that makes sense to your world. I do believe that our higher selves and our spirit guides can find us the messages when we need them. So keep that in mind. If things don't fit or it doesn't make sense, that's okay. You may be working on something different at this time than the greater, amount of viewers that may watch this video. So it doesn't mean anything's wrong or broken. It just might mean you're doing something different. But, the information will for you. I do speak in broad terms. So, you have to figure out where this stuff applies to your life, to which specific situations. But generally, our own intuition can tap into that and tell us, kind of like we have that mirror. Wow, he's saying this, that fits with this situation in my life. Another thing is, please check out the drop-down menu. If you want to support the channel, there's many ways you can do so. All of that's included in the video description. But also, there's some things I want you to think about when utilizing any of my videos, just so that you know. The monthly horoscopes are up for the majority of the signs. The only signs that haven't been done yet are the earth signs, which I'm going to try and do them later this afternoon. But air, water, and fire are all up, so you should check that out. If you know your sun, moon, and rising, check out all three. Please leave a like on any video that you may watch if you enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you're completely new to me. I greatly appreciate the subscription. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live. And let's get into this energy and see what we've got going on for the 22nd of May. Okay, she's back, or he's back. Temperance. So this is that sort of balance that we were talking about. When did we see temperance? I feel like temperance was here just this week. It was. There's been a lot of repeating cards. I don't know what's going on. Temperance was here on Tuesday, the 18th. We had temperance. And then we had just had the Page of Pentacles twice in a row. So, there's a lot of repeating energy or being brought back to things. I feel like it's been going on for like the past couple of weeks. I'm not exactly sure. We saw the Five of Pentacles twice last week. We see the Page of Pentacles twice this week. A lot of Pentacles energy, maybe getting our money, our life sorted. Temperance is a major arcana card, right? It is sort of significant in that regard, but it is about maintaining balance, both emotional and physical, between the two, keeping an open mind, an open heart, not being too rocked by any one thing or person or situation, right? Allowing ourselves to take that sort of even keel, balanced approach to whatever it is that we're doing, creating ideally peace for ourselves, but also peace within whatever situation we're in. Remember, we have that moon card laying underneath this, and that might be why this angel has showed up today, to kind of keep us sort of in this state of balance. Because if the moon is causing any sort of emotional push-pull or confusion, if we're feeling like we're wanting to get sucked into emotional states of being, or maybe even distress or depression for some of us, because sometimes the moon can indicate that. Temperance says, no, let's, kind of go about this a little bit easier, a little bit like take it piece by piece, go at it more sort of gracefully or peacefully, and move forward in that manner, right? We see it symbolized in this angel. Somebody asked the question the other day when we saw him if this is the Archangel Michael. I don't know that it's associated with Michael per se. It's just, it is a guardian angel. It's kind of like finding our higher self, or the angel that resides within us, our spiritual self, and utilizing that to move us forward. It is associated with the fire sign of Sag, which is interesting to me because we had the Emperor midweek, which is the fire sign of Aries. And so there is this idea of sort of taking action, listening to our desires, maybe moving forward, but moving forward in a very balanced, peaceful way, not too aggressively. Sag is the mutable sign, and it's more about expansion versus, a quick grab, if that makes any sense, right? So whatever it is that we see that we want, or the things that the changes that we desire in our life, instead of looking at them as, unobtainable or insurmountable or big giant problems, I would say back off of those perceptions and get into this state of temperance where, when I look at this angel, it really brings me to this place of anything is possible for us, through, dedication, through focus, through, calm sort of reaction, or methodical, positive sort of thought. That would also be this temperance card. He sort of balances the energies, maintains the energies, and keeps them as stable as he possibly can. And with that moon underneath, we need to listen to that. That moon could be that more subtle, psychic, subconscious, emotional part of ourselves that might sometimes scare us or confuse us. But it's not to be, to me, I feel like temperance sort of brings in the quiet so that we can listen to the moon and ideally hear it more clearly, not be worried about it, threatened by it, need to avoid it. Temperance sort of, peacefully stands there and faces whatever's ahead of him. I don't feel like that there's anything bad ahead of us. I think that there's just things we may want to look at or need to look at. There's actually gifts from facing these things, rather large gifts with both the moon and temperance. We've got two major arcana at play today. So there should be significant internal changes, maybe even balancing within us emotionally and internally. We also have that weird, I want to say it's like some sort of equinox or something that's coming up, some weird moon thing that's shifting about. Where is it? I feel like, I know that it's full on the 26th. Maybe that's it. It's called the flower moon. Oh, it's a lunar eclipse on the 26th. So that moon card could be just sort of preparing us for next week's lunar eclipse in the midweek. We're only 3 days out from it after today. So we could just sort of be affected by some of the push-pull of that activity that's coming, because I feel like astrologically that's supposed to be rather significant. I've seen a lot of astrologers talking about it. And that is in the sign of Sag, actually, interestingly enough. That eclipse will be in the sign of Sagittarius, which is this temperance card. So there is a connection there of some sort. Do with it as you will. Remember that no matter what happens during the eclipse and what is going on with us emotionally, sort of it's there for us to work with the energies. And that's what sort of temperance brings to us, is that idea that we can do this. We are, our higher selves can be, sort of tapped into, trusted, and allowed to be our guide through this in the physical world. We can experience growth and gifts and all of that from kind of keeping that centered, a higher spiritual mind as we move through some of the things that may present themselves to us today. All right, so let's see what we've got going on here for the Botanical Oracle. This is Huckleberry and its resourcefulness. I kind of like this. I love that it's this beautiful purple berry. I love that it's edible, right? So it nourishes us. Where we can be resourceful, or where we can be, maybe of service to ourselves or others, would be great. I think that there's a resourcefulness in this idea of temperance, not necessarily being so reactive, but sort of being more of a passive watcher or assessor of situations, and then adjusting ourselves accordingly. That can be a sort of sign of resourcefulness. What was I going to say? It also, maybe it's just because of the word huckleberry. It takes me to that story of Huckleberry Finn, and how he did that whole thing with the painting of the fence, where he made it seem cooler than it really was. I can't remember if it was Huck Finn or if it was Mark Twain. Well, I know Mark Twain wrote the book. Who was the other? There was another, Tom Sawyer. I don't remember which one was painting the fence, but somehow he conned the other one into doing the work for him. And I'm not saying we should go out and con anybody, but there is sort of maybe a special sort of way of looking at things that could potentially become resourceful to us when dealing with outside situations or situations that might seem like work or arduous or harder than we maybe want to deal with. This temperance card, this balance and this sort of spiritual centeredness coupled with resourcefulness might actually make us or give us the ability to maybe move through a situation with a lot more ease and grace than we otherwise would have thought that we had. Okay, so tap into that today and allow that to be your guide. Let's look to the grounding stone. And the grounding stone, okay, is on, I believe this is malachite, which is sort of the heart chakra. I mean, definitely the heart chakra. And it says namaste. Namaste means the God in me honors the God in you. It's a greeting. It's also, I think you can use it, in departure too. But honoring people from this state of temperance, honoring, even this card of resourcefulness, seeing our own resourcefulness or where we're, worthy or of, sort of what we have, what we're able to give, that sort of an energy. Also seeing that in others, right, might you sort of honor the sort of personal power of who they are or what they can give, what they can do, what they can accomplish, and same within ourselves. And so when I look at this namaste, it's about sort of seeing people from a higher perspective, seeing ourselves from a higher perspective, allowing that to sort of be pervasive in everything that we do today, to clear away any sort of confusion or emotional push-pull with situations, understand that everybody is doing the best that they can and using whatever resources they have. Honoring that and operating from the heart chakra today is going to be key. It should be a really beautiful, peaceful day is sort of the way that I'm feeling with these three working together. Expect things to be calm, centered, and ideally spiritually minded. And you should find that things either come to you or come together quite easily with that resourcefulness card is the feeling that I'm getting. That is your forecast for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow will be a new week, so we'll get the longer Sunday reading going. And please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel and leave any questions or comments, and I will try and at least like them, if not respond to them. I do read all the comments on the YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye-bye.